Welcome to the Paubox News Roundup for the latest HIPAA, security and healthcare marketing news. This week, our top news story is the joint letter sent by the FTC and the OCR to over 130 hospital systems and telehealth providers, warning them against abusing online trackers like the Metapixel. Imagine 360 reported a large data breach affecting over 112,000 individuals, the second breach for them this year. We'll also look at a report by Stacker analyzing the most common causes of health data breaches between March and May of 2023. The Office for Civil Rights and the Federal Trade Commission have sent a joint letter to 130 hospital systems and telehealth providers to emphasize the risks and concerns about the use of tracking technologies, such as the Metapixel and Google Analytics, both of which track a user's online activities. This comes in the wake of a series of lawsuits and allegations against healthcare providers for potential HIPAA violations due to third-party tracking. When interacting with a website or mobile app, these tracking technologies gather identifiable information about users, often without user knowledge or consent. While useful for analytics and advertising, these trackers could compromise the privacy of patients' health information, a clear violation of HIPAA. Companies not covered by HIPAA must still protect against the unauthorized disclosure of personal health information, even when a third party developed their website or mobile app. The FTC is cracking down on companies that share sensitive health data. BetterHelp was fined $7.9 million, while GoodRx was fined $1.5 million. This has also led to class action lawsuits against both Meta and healthcare organizations. Law firm Baker Hostetler said they are handling over 50 cases related to pixel use. Imagine 360 has suffered 2 cyber attacks this year alone. The Pennsylvania health plan company faced both attacks in January, but only recently finished reviewing the affected files in June. The first attack involved Citrix, a file-sharing platform that serves about 100 million users. The second attack occurred at or around the same time in another file-sharing platform, Fortress Go Anywhere Transfer Solution. Imagine 360 estimates that the attack affected 112,611 individuals. While it's unclear how many individuals the Citrix breach affected, the Fortress breach affected up to 1 million individuals, including Imagine 360 and many other organizations. Data breaches, such as this, are becoming increasingly common as ransomware groups like Clop, Bianlian and others improve their capabilities to hack into healthcare systems. The situation can be dire for hospitals, delaying critical functions and preventing appointments from being conducted. Imagine 360 said they had suspended use of Fortress platform and implemented additional safeguards to existing policies, processes, and security measures. A report by Stacker that analyzed this year's breach data noted that last year there were 707 healthcare breaches. However, in 2023, there were 273 breaches this year so far. While there have been fewer breaches overall, in 2023, they generally compromised significantly more records than in previous years. Stacker reported that 75% of breaches they sampled occurred from hacking or IT-related incidents. These incidents include ransomware attacks. A mere 2% of the breaches were caused by physical theft. The report shows that the vast majority of incidents are due to security flaws or cyber attacks. Healthcare organizations should focus their efforts on ensuring that systems are up to date against the ever-evolving strategies of hackers. And by the way, Paubox publishes a monthly breach report on our blog. I'll leave a link below. So that's the top news headlines. What else is going on? The US Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency published a fact sheet to help organizations transition to cloud environments. It helps in identifying necessary tools and techniques to maintain the integrity of their data security systems. The fact sheet provides, quote, tools and guidance that can be used to mitigate the risk of information theft, data encryption, extortion, and information exposure. Link in the description below. Now, let's learn something about HIPAA. The HIPAA right to amend empowers patients to request changes to their medical records when they believe inaccuracies exist. Providers must review the changes upon receiving an amendment request. While in some cases, healthcare providers may deny a requested amendment, they must provide patients with a written explanation for the denial. Providers cannot deny an amendment request simply because they disagree with a patient's assessment or opinion. Let's end on AI again. Rumor has it that ChatGPT is getting less intelligent. While OpenAI has denied this, a paper from Stanford and UC Berkeley scientists found GPT-4's performance had dropped recently, a view supported by hundreds of ChatGPT users on Twitter. What do you think? Noticed a drop in quality or thoughtfulness in your AI? Well, that's it for now. See you next time. Cheers.